Bridgeport, a victory for Mayor Joe Ganim. A Superior Court judge has ruled there will not be another primary. A lawsuit was filed against Ganim challenging the results of the September Democratic primary, claiming there were issues with absentee ballots. Our chief Capitol reporter, Susan Raff's been on top of this since the story broke a couple months ago. She's live now in Bridgeport City Hall, where she was in court when today's decision came down. Susan?
Dennis, what was interesting about today's hearing was that the judge basically agreed that there were problems in this election with absentee ballots, but not enough, he said, to warrant another primary, basically saying that the integrity of the election was not damaged. So this means that there will not be another primary. As for Joe Ganim, it is considered a victory because he will now be the only Democrat on the ballot going forward.
The 10,000 people that came out and voted in large numbers in this primary, that their votes are respected, that we have a team of nominees that represent the Democratic Party, and this election goes forward on November 5th for the people of the city of Bridgeport.
This was Bridgeport Mayor Joe Ganim on the steps of City Hall right after the court decision. Judge Barry Stevens said violations or mistakes may have been made, but were not sufficient enough to force another primary. The lawsuit was filed by 3 voters who claim Mayor Joe Ganim's campaign had serious issues with absentee ballots. Marilyn Moore, a state senator, won on Election Day, but absentee ballots pushed Mayor Ganim over the top.
I know for a fact that they dangle different things in front of the voter to get their absentee ballot.
Moore didn't file the lawsuit, but feels strongly that mistakes were made. Right after the court ruling, she said, "While I wasn't a party to the case, I am happy it exposed just how deeply corrupt the absentee ballot harvesting operation of the Democratic Town Committee runs." The same day the lawsuit was filed, the State Elections Enforcement Commission also voted to investigate, and the Secretary of the State is keeping a close watch.
Our role is to go down and instruct people on how to follow the law. But I will say that Connecticut has some of the most restrictive laws in the country on absentee ballots.
But the reality is that there have been absentee problems, not just in this election, but other elections in Connecticut. And in fact, the judge had some advice today for the state legislature, saying that lawmakers should be paying close attention and may want to consider a law that would not allow campaign staffers to handle applications for absentee ballots. So now going forward until Tuesday's election, Joe Ganim is the Democrat on the ballot, and Marilyn Moore is a petitioning candidate. Actually, she is a write-in because she did not get enough signatures to be a petitioning candidate. We are live in Bridgeport. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.